you are thinking about wedding content creation, or you are just trying to figure out, do I need wedding videography, or can I maybe just do wedding content creation? And you're probably wondering, like, what's the difference between them? There obviously is a big price difference, but then what is the difference in terms of like what you're going to receive in the end? So I wanted to kind of shed some light on this, especially as a wedding videographer. I've been filming weddings since 2016, 2017. So yeah, at the time of this video, I am going on about 8 years of experience in the wedding industry. And I wanted to shed some light on this, especially because it's a newer offering that I feel like is just becoming more common. And now I see people coming out who only do wedding content creation. And yeah, I wanted to just kind of speak in terms of like someone who done video specifically as a wedding videographer. So wedding content creation is basically iPhone or mobile device video and photo content. This is also amazing if your primary reason for getting wedding footage is mainly because you want to just like share clips of it on social media. You're probably wondering, well, I'm going to have my bridesmaids and I'm going to have my wedding party, probably capture all of this anyway. So then like, why do I need to purchase wedding content creation from someone? I just filmed a wedding and then they asked me, yeah, I saw you with your iPhone. Like, did you get anything also on your phone? It's just really tasking to like get everyone to like send me all of that footage. But in the grand scheme of like how much you're spending on your wedding already, wedding content creation is such a small budget. I've seen some people in the mid-tier like charging anywhere from like, you know, $1,500 to $2,000 just for iPhone footage. My next point is that fellow vendors, they love it when they can get some footage, some BTS of themselves working, you know, hairstylist, makeup artist. It was a few months ago, and the hairstylist and the makeup artist for that day, they spent an additional 30 minutes just getting content for themselves. Another thing with content creation is that comparing it to wedding videography. Wedding video, I myself try to keep things very minimal because oftentimes guests at a wedding are not comfortable in front of a camera. So content creation is with a phone, and a lot of times people, you know, are used to seeing phones. You know, a clip here and there, and they don't feel the need to kind of like pause everything they're doing. I definitely think video is essential for a wedding, but maybe cinematic video is not essential for everyone. It's really nice to have, and it really is something that truly every single person I know who has not had wedding videography, I really wish I hired a videographer when they don't have videography coverage of their wedding day. But with this rise of content creation, I definitely think that this is filling a gap that is basically just, I'm getting some video of my wedding. How do you choose who you hire for wedding content creation? I strongly suggest that you hire someone who is seasoned in the wedding industry or live events, because if you want that person to be able to anticipate the essence of the wedding day, who knows the cadence that wedding days take, they need the experience, and it needs to not just be like, oh, I've attended a lot of weddings. I think we've all attended a lot of weddings in our 20s and 30s. But I think what's important is that if they understand the behind the scenes cadence, and if they understand the etiquette, and that is so important, is that this new rise of wedding content creation, I think, is getting a bad rap in terms of like the photographers want to make sure that the content creator or the person with the iPhone is not blocking their shot. And then also the videographers are also trying to make sure that that content creator with the iPhone is not blocking their shot as well. Like nothing's worse than having like that one take. So there's no redos. You can't like tell the couple, hey, go back up there and do your first kiss again when everyone's clapping as they're like running down the aisle after their ceremonies. I would say that one is probably the most important, that you consider someone who has wedding experience and understands the relationship. And I would almost say like a little bit of the hierarchy of content priority. Every single moment in a wedding day is not equally as important from the photographer to the videographer or the videographer to the photographer. An example of this is speeches, right? Speeches during a wedding are so important, moment for a videographer. They are running audio, they are running video, they're getting an angle, and then they might also be getting a third camera angle on guests. Here in Florida, I'm offering content creation only collections because I do know that there's this gap in the industry, and it would be really beneficial for some couples who maybe don't want to hire like full cinematic video production for their wedding. So if you're in the Florida area, then reach out to me if you want content creation. And I really hope this video was helpful, and stay tuned for more wedding related content. I'm going to be trying to post wedding content on this channel on Wednesdays. I don't know why, I feel like Wedding Wednesdays sounds fun, you know, just to be able to complement a couple of my other business and lifestyle content here. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.